This is Perspective Log X Laker-fandom. Before we start, uh, remember to subscribe if you're in YouTube. Subscribe and give a like, share it. If you're on Twitter, uh, please follow me there on Twitter. Um, if you are not on Twitter, I don't have anything written here, but it's at Perspective Log, only Perspective Log. If you don't know how to spell it, it's right down here. All right. Um, Let me see if I got it. All right. So um, I don't know how to say it. I'm pretty upset. I'm pretty sure a lot of Laker fans are upset about this. Um, Definitely Rob Pelinka, his extension. I don't know. I don't know what Jeannie Boss is doing. I don't know what Rob Pelinka is trying to do. Um, I know that they are doing a disservice to LeBron James. Very, very, very not what they promised. And I don't think they understood their championship was about defense, yeah, but there was some shooting involved. And they traded or all our shooters, which weren't the best, but they were better than what we have now, for somebody who can't shoot, who can clog the paint, and who would not help LeBron James and Anthony Davis because of that. It's not that he's not a superstar. Westbrook, I know I'm talking about Westbrook. It's not that Westbrook is not a superstar, but it's not a superstar for this time, one, and he's not a superstar as long as he can make even 15 footers. You know, you need to do that. I mean, you can't depend on just one 3-point shot every other game. Not even the mid range. Not even the mid range. And so you have a guy who can't shoot and depends on the paint. You have LeBron who can shoot the mid range, but he's also inside guy, inside the paint guy. And then you have Anthony Davis, who was again another in the paint type of guy. And the fact of the matter that people think that none of the options that the Lakers have will give them the edge is not remembering how the 2020 championship was about. There was only 2 stars in that team. And there were very good players like Kuzma, like Rondo, like um, uh, AC Fresh, Alex Caruso. So it was a good group of guys. But I think now that this was all developed by accident, because the last 2 rosters are very lacking something. And they got a whole offensive roster, a team that wasn't going to be known for their defense. They pair him with a defensive coach who is not known for his offense. That is when they fired Frank Vogel. I understood he made really bad decisions in the rotations and all that kind of stuff, but the problem wasn't Frank Vogel. The problem was created by the front office. And now, this time, the victim of that is Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham is doing actually great with this team. They put it back again to at a defensive level that the championship Lakers. The problem is that nobody can shoot, and it's because we have guys who are not really great career shooters, and the ones that are, like Kendrick Nunn, he's gonna need some adjustment. But and Lonnie Walker is getting better at shooting outside. Then we have Matt Ryan, basically getting uh, he's gonna make roots in the bench because they don't put him to play. The one guy who can shoot pretty well. It's sitting on the bench like 10 minutes per game. That's a guy you need to put a lot if you want to score. But you can't have Russell Westbrook clogging the paint with LeBron and AD because none of them are gonna be able to play at their potential, and that's a problem with the front office. The front office, as it's doing this constantly, the front office is not putting a well together team, and I believe at this point that it wasn't Rob Pelinka's genius uh, what got the Lakers into a championship. It was just that we got AD, and the league wasn't prepared for that. Um, Now, this is the other thing. Um, I believe that Rob Pelinka is looking at players that could have this, scoring plus defense type of guys. And I tell you, there's no Kobe Bryant in that team. Like, you want to get a Kobe Bryant type of guy, the closest thing you're going to get is Kyrie Irving. And Kyrie Irving, I don't know if he wants to get out of the Nets. I heard again the whole thing that he wants to get out of the Nets. I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I don't know if any of that I can believe right now. But the Lakers are not doing good, and they won't do good by the time Rob decides that he's going to go on trade talks again, which is almost almost after Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving, he said, almost in December. By that time, the Lakers are probably not going to win many games for the same reason. You can't have Ross in this team because there's already a toxic bench with Ross there. Uh, and there's some players here that doesn't deserve this. Anthony Davis doesn't deserve this. LeBron James doesn't deserve this. And I know what I heard, that Jenny Buss, she wants to have all the stars taken care of. The problem is that in order, when they are bending over backwards for um, Westbrook, then the problem is, what are you doing for LeBron, right? LeBron thought Westbrook was a good idea. He's not thinking that anymore, right? But you are punishing LeBron for thinking that that was the right move at a certain point. You can't do that because not only people are seeing that as punishing LeBron, which is contrary to this label that the Lakers want to have, that they take care of the stars, And LeBron is already letting them know. On Instagram, he's like, you know, until when they are gonna, start appreciating what they have. that is a direct message against the front office, right? So there's a problem there. There's already a relationship problem between LeBron and the front office. Second thing that you gotta understand about this is that if they have to decide between taking care of LeBron and not only LeBron, uh, Anthony Davis, or taking care of Ross. That there's no middle in between that. There's no middle, and so you're gonna have to decide also if you are doing a disservice to the fans, because the fans are the ones who fill your stadium, hoping for a championship. I'm sorry, we got used to championships. We got spoiled because that's the Lakers thing. Win now, always in championship mode. But that's not what is happening. And this Jenny Boss, or I don't know if Jeannie was there when this happened, but Jeannie Boss or one of her brothers fired Kotchap, was his name, who was the guy in the front office uh, with Jerry West. And Jerry West stepped down, and we all heard what Jerry West said in that record. And now it looks like they are giving him the whole reason. They are giving him the reason, because we don't know what is going on with the front office. We don't know what is happening there. You know, and that's the thing. It's becoming a big disservice to the fans, a big disservice to everybody. Put Matt Ryan to play Darvin, because if not, you're not going to look good to the fans either. Um, but we need something. We need something soon, and not wait. If you wait until after November, that whole stadium, that whole arena might not even be filled by anybody. You know, the fans are really upset. And that's what I see everywhere. That's what I see everywhere. The fans are furious with this front office. The fans are furious. And, being this the only big business of the Boss family, which is what I heard. I don't know if there's anything else, but if this is the big business of the Boss family, you guys are gonna run it down to the ground if you don't start understanding what kind of business you have. And Jeannie has said herself that she doesn't really know basketball that well. Well, you gotta start studying it. You gotta start looking at what the franchise do to be successful, like the Utah Jazz, like other franchises that at least during the season are doing really great. Once you get LeBron and AD to the playoffs, you know, you can rely on those guys, and you will have a team that will respond. But you can't keep looking for this miracle uh, trades that are going to fall out of the sky. It's not going to happen. It's not. And that's all I have to say. I hope this game, about that at least, I hope this game goes better, but I doubt it because Timberwolves have two centers that they can play at the same time if they want to. One is very offensive, the other one is very defensive. I don't know how the Lakers, what's the plan. I wish I knew. Uh, Put Cole Swider there in that one. He'll take one of those guys away if they put both of them together. Cole Swider, if you remember, he's a 6'9" guy, and he has played not only power forward, but he's actually playing some times as a center. Uh, and he is a better defender uh, in the paint than he is from the outside. No, it's not like he's a great defender, but he can defend the paint a little bit better than what he defend the wings. And he is a fearless 3-point shooter. Matt Ryan is a fearless 3-point shooter too. So, Darwin, if you, I know you're not listening to me, but I wish you would, because that's what would be my recommendation. Have those two guys, maybe both at the same time. It's not the best because I'm not sure how Matt Ryan is on the defense. Haven't seen enough of him to know, but definitely we still have to work on on the on the defensive side, the side defense, the side steps for Cole Swider. But I don't. I would love to say that the Lakers win today, but I highly doubt it. And so I'm watching the game on the hopes that I'm wrong. All right. This is all. Take care of each other and yourself. And may God bless you, and go Lakers. Bye bye.